Hello, welcome back to Questing Mayhem. In between episodes, I have smelted pretty much every ore in this chest, minus a few, and we now have a lot of materials. We have over 2 stacks of redstone, bunch of silver, a lot of iron, a lot of gold, bunch of copper. We're going to be good on resources for a while, especially considering that we're not going to be using many today because I want to farm. But I've also need to overflow into this chest over here, which brings us to our first task for the day, which is to upgrade our storage a little bit, because this chest officially has run its course. We can't store what we need to store in the vanilla chest anymore. And if you may remember, we built the iron chest last time, completing a quest in storage. The next quest in that line is the silver chest, and we unfortunately don't have enough silver to complete that recipe. But we can at least replace some of our chests with iron chests for now. So right now I'm going to break this, and I'm going to put this here, the iron chest here, and I'm going to put all of this stuff in here. This should, in theory, be more storage already, which will be good. As mentioned before, the iron chests and chests from the iron chest mod cannot combine together to make one large chest, but this is still much larger storage than we had before. So I'm going to break this chest, and we're going to put another iron chest in here. So that'll require a copper chest, which is fairly easy. We have more than 22 copper blocks at this point, so it should be decent enough. We can afford to spend some of these resources. And we're going to want our blocks of iron, and surround that, the copper chest, with an iron chest. There we go. And so now we have a lot of storage, which is good. The downside is we'll have to look in 2 chests each time we want to find something, but I think this will be a good solution for now. It's definitely better than having to overflow to this chest. So I'm going to take all this stuff out and put it right in here. Cool. And as mentioned before in this episode, I want to get back into farming with Agricraft, because we started it very briefly just to catch up with the quest, because we had already made crop sticks, and farming with Agricraft only focuses essentially on Agricraft. We can see that questline features Agricraft. So begins possibly the most grindy mod ever, Agricraft. This questline has you create every single seed in Agricraft. It is safe to assume that for each seed you need to make in this questline, you must plant it on crop sticks. They won't grow otherwise. Have fun. And so this mod is kind of back to basics almost, considering we have a bunch of power being produced. Like the lava generation we have 20 buckets of lava, and we don't even need any more for the power generation. This is full on lava and power, so is this. And so all of our machines down here. We can start sieving if we want, but seeing the amount of resources we have, that may not be necessary for a while. So this is kind of back to basics, and I want to start this sooner rather than later, because I don't want to be like making all these machines and making like a big generator or whatever, like making the Nether Star generator, and then, oh right, we have to do Agricraft all the way back when we should have done it earlier in the pack. So it's better to do it early game, I think. And the second quest we need to complete is the seed journal. Use this in a seed analyzer, and any new seed you analyze will have a page with information on the seed in this book. So we need to make the Agricraft journal, which, if I recall correctly, is a fairly simple recipe. Agricultural journal is just a book and quill. Any seeds of any type don't even have to be Agricraft seeds, and crop sticks. We've seen the crop stick recipe before. It's slightly changed, but not expensive. We'll need 16 sticks. We made 20, oops. and good enough. We'll need more crop sticks. You know what? Let's just turn all of these into sticks. We'll need them this episode anyway. And 10 sticks isn't really all that much. Let's put this chest back here. Okay. We need seeds now, and we should have seeds. Yes, here we'll just use the potato seeds, sure. And then it's the book and quill, which is just, we can use pulverized coal, which is probably what I'm going to use, considering we probably don't have ink sacks. Now, do we have a feather? No, we do not. And we need a book, which can be made with leather, but considering we don't have leather, I'll use a blank pattern and some string. Assuming we have string, where's our string? And we'll need blank patterns, which I will need to make more of. See, I told you we'd be using these sticks. These two planks will do, I think. Except for the fact that we need more sticks. And therefore more wood. We had sticks already in there, oh well. Paper, and that should be easy enough considering we have a bunch of sugarcane. Oh, we had crop sticks in here already, good. We'll need those nevertheless. I think it was just 3 paper, I hope so. There we go. Okay, one last time. Yeah, 3 paper, string, we have a book, good. Now, we need pulverized coal, which should be easy enough. As seen before, just put the coal into the grindstone. Perfect. And now we need to go looking for a chicken to drop a feather. Because of course that's what it comes down to. I see some chickens over this way on the map, so I'll head over there now and hopefully they'll drop a feather. Feather! And just one for good luck. Alright, we just got 1 feather, but luckily that's all we need. Book and quill. And finally, the agricultural journal. Quest complete. So we are rewarded with 8 seeds, which we can crossbreed in order to upgrade, which we'll be getting into very shortly. Or we can choose a book and quill or a message from the modpack creator. That's me. I'm going to choose the message from the modpack creator because this is one of the more unique rewards of the pack. So this message can only be obtained if you choose this reward from the seed journal quest. You chose to read this over writing your own book? Wow, pathetic. And yes, my Minecraft username is TheComputerBoss. I can't remember my security answers for Mojang to change my username. Help. Yeah, it's a feature. Moving on to the next quest. The Seed Analyzer. Place seeds in this block to determine what the strength, gain, and growth is of a seed. It is recommended you do this for each mutation you do. 10 is the maximum score for strength, growth, and gain. Strength gives the seed a higher chance of crossbreeding and a lower chance of producing weeds. Growth makes the seeds grow faster. Gain increases the amount the seed gives upon its maturity and harvest. I should also mention that the agricultural journal, if we open it up with a right click. Welcome to agricultural farming. Today I will teach you the basics of farming. The basics of farming with crops. To start, you will need to put 4 sticks in a crafting grid. This will make crops. These can be put on a farmland and seeds. These can be put on farmland and seeds can then be planted in them. You can also apply a second set of crops to an existing crop. This will create a cross crop. If you plant 2 or more plants and crops adjacent to a cross crop, there is a chance for a mutation to occur. In this journal, you can keep track of all of your discovered crop mutations. To register a discovered seed, put this journal into the seed analyzer, and then analyze the seed. This will reveal to you the properties of the seed as well as register it in this journal. If you ever wish to copy this journal, put it in your crafting grid together with a blank book and quill. And then, if I can... Okay, apparently there's nothing else. I thought there was more. I thought it would tell you how to crossbreed, but it's fine. I can do that because I know how to. But first we need the seed analyzer, which is kind of like the scientific... It's probably one of the most scientific things in this pack. It's what, not scientific, seed analyzer. In terms of like what realism, I don't know. We need glass pane. Which should, if we have any glass pane, it should be in here. We do. Yay! Told you there's a reward to come in handy eventually. We need sticks. Perfect. I think it was just 4 or 3. And we need 2 slabs. 1, 2, and a bit of wood. Which we already have now in inventory. Yay! And with this, we should be able to make. No. Alright, hold on. Like so. The glass in the middle, the planks to the side, and the slabs to the side. No. Alright, what's given? Oh, this needs to be inversed. Alright, now what's happening? Oh, this needs to be a stone or a non-wood slab. Gotcha. We can just make that out of stone, I suppose. Oh no, yeah, stone. That works. Perfect. And there we go. Seed analyzer quest complete. We get a chance cube and a choice of another book of quill or another written book. I'll choose this one because I do believe this has a message from me as well. You still didn't learn your lesson. Wow, that's impressive. Moving on. So with this seed analyzer and seed or agricultural journal, we can place the seed analyzer down. I'll say right here because we're going to be using this 3x3 area here, at least for the beginning, to make some new seeds. And we can place our seed journal in here and open it up using that button. Good. So if I take these seeds, for example, these wheat seeds, we can see that they have a growth, gain, and strength of 1. This is the default growth, strength, and gain of every seed in Minecraft. And if we place these down in crop sticks, we can see in Walia that it says that it has a growth, gain, and strength of 1. Now, what happens if we put 3 more crop sticks down and place 3 more seeds in them? Well, these will start to grow up, and if we place some double crop sticks in the middle of it, these have the chance to mutate into an upgraded version of wheat seeds. This method can also be used to create new seeds, but we'll get into that in a minute. And seeds obviously grow very slowly, and that's why I wanted to choose the watering can early on in the pack, which is right here. Good. We can right-click this watering can to grow up crops and increase the chance of crossbreeding in the double crop sticks. Obviously, we got weeds there, which isn't ideal. But if we grow all these up to maturity, they'll have an even higher chance of mutating into upgraded wheat seeds. So, crossbreed it again, and we have a new generation of seeds. So what's happening here is essentially these pretty much all, if we took away these 2 crop sticks here, these 2 seeds would have, if we placed crop sticks down like so, these 2 seeds we would be telling these 2 seeds to crossbreed or breed to get hopefully some more wheat seeds. But now we can do that in a double fashion, and so we can simultaneously be telling these 2 seeds to breed together, these 2 seeds to breed together, these 2 seeds to breed together, and these 2 seeds to breed together. So essentially doubling our chances of creating a mutated crop, which is, from my understanding, the best way in Agricraft to create new seeds and upgrade seeds. So as you can see, we got a growth of 4, a gain of 3, and a strength of 2. So this means that the seeds will grow faster. We will get more wheat per break, and there'll be less of a chance to produce weeds, which is all beneficial. And the goal of this is to get the growth, gain, and strength all the way up to 10. This is required later on in the pack. There's a quest for making every single seed in the game in Questing Mayhem have a growth, gain, and strength of 10. And so we'll want to do this with all of the crops we get, just so we don't have to do a big rush of it later on. And now, it would be ideal to crossbreed these upgraded seeds with more upgraded seeds instead of the basic 1-1-1 seeds. This will increase the chances even more of getting a better growth, gain, and strength stat. And that's where the second quest comes in. The second quest is clippings. Use clippers to make exact copies of a plant you have. This will give you a clipping of the seed with the same strength, gain, and growth stats. Sometimes the clipping won't work, but try again. The chance of getting the clippings working is dependent on the strength of the original seed. And I can show you this in action once it becomes day. It has become day, and our first task of the day is to make clippers, which is simply 2 sticks, some shears, which is the vanilla recipe, and an iron ingot. So not bad at all, at least in my opinion. Where is our iron? Iron? Alright, I'll just grab a block of iron then. That's fine. Do we have any sticks laying around? Yes, we do. Good. And we need 2 shears, which we have the materials for. Or we just need 1 pair of shears, my bad. And we can make the clippers. Quest complete. This will give us more shears and a ferrous ingot or a ferrous hoe. I think I'm going to choose the ferrous hoe because if I recall correctly, this ferrous hoe can be smelted. No, it can't. Shoot. Hold on. It can be smelted in this? No? Okay, maybe I was mistaken on that. No. We can put it in the induction melter with sand to get the ferrous out of it. We can furnace it. Okay, so it can be turned into nickel/ferrous, just not the way I thought it could. Alright, so maybe a waste, but it's fine. Okay, let's go back outside to the garden and show you these clippings. So we have these 4-3-2 seeds here, and we could crossbreed those seeds with our 1-1-1 seeds. I should really organize my inventory a little bit better. Just a thought. This will be good for now. We could crossbreed this, but that would not give us increased stats as efficiently. Instead, the ideal way to do this would be to right-click these seeds with the clippers, and that will give us these wheat clippings, which, as you can see, have the same growth, gain, and strength. And we can do this 7 times. And let's just get rid of the crop. And we can attempt to place these essentially like seeds. We can right-click the clippings onto crop sticks and as a chance to get them to plant, and we'll essentially copy these original upgraded wheat seeds. Now, since the strength is only 2, there's a very low chance of the clippings actually producing or copying the seeds. But they will work eventually, as such. And the more we get, the easier it will be, and the more clippings we can get in order to copy it. And so, as you will see in a minute, hopefully, if these seeds will plant, thank you. And then the rest of the clippings can just be thrown away. So, if we grow all of these up, first of all, they won't take as much time as they did before. Oh, and I should note that there are actually particles for this. Particles we should have on decreased. Yeah, so you can see where the radius of effect is for the watering can. so you can see where it's having its effect. And since they're all grown up, we can plant the crop sticks down, and we'll get another generation of seeds. And these are 7, 4, 5. So we got an increase of 3 in growth. We got just an increase of 1 in gain, which isn't great, but we got an increase of 3 in strength, which is very good. So this is just the process it's going to take to get these wheat seeds up to 10, 10, 10. We just have to do this about maybe 5 more times. I'd say that for each cycle of 10, 10, 10 seeds, you'll want to crossbreed them at least. It'll take about maybe 5 crossbreeding cycles to get 10, 10, 10 seeds. You'll also be getting a lot of excess seeds and clippings like this, so that may be a little bit confusing, but hopefully it should be fine. Oh, no, these are the old seeds. I should get a trash can or something here, but the trash can requires an iron chest. So, for now, let's take a bucket and do the vanilla trash can. Yay! Vanilla trash cans, lava buckets. This will go right here, which shouldn't cause many problems. And these seeds can go away. And these seeds can go away. Yay! Alright. So let's just continue growing these seeds up. We're getting pretty close to the growth of 10, which is ideal. And after this, it should be pretty easy. I want to do at least one mutation up to 10 to 10 on camera, 100%. And then we'll move on. Just as to kind of act as a tutorial, because this process maybe can be confusing to some people, or maybe they don't know about it. And that'll make the quest at the very end of the pack fairly confusing. So hopefully this helps some people. 4 seeds, good. And you can tell which seeds are the new generation because they won't stack with any other identified seeds, which hopefully are the majority of the seeds in your inventory. And so we have a growth of 9, gain of 7, and strength of 8. If you're unhappy with the stats you get on the new generation, of course, you can, as always, just breed them again in hopes that you get some better stats. It's pretty much all RGM in terms of this. You can the 4 method crossbreeding times 4 does increase the chances though of getting better mutations. Clippings. Since we have a strength of 8, pretty much all these clippings should theoretically, or not theoretically, but it should work about 80% of the time. And it does. Yeah, get rid of these clippings as well. Grow these up. And we get some out. This is, I think, our 5th generation of seeds. And we get our first 10 gain. So this will mean we get the maximum output of wheat for each harvest of these seeds, which is ideal. And then the next mutation is almost guaranteed to give us a growth of 10 and a strength of 10. If they don't, and if like strength is still 9, I may just rebreed them again in hopes of getting some better luck. Keep these seeds off. Grow these up. Since it's a growth of 9, they're very, very fast to grow. And as you can see, maybe when I break the seeds, we have 28. We now have 32. So that's an output of 4 wheat per seed, which is more than vanilla even. And even at a growth of a gain of 10, yes, these are the right seeds. Even at a gain of 10, you still have a bit of luck / random chance in terms of how much output you get from a seed. So you won't always get 4, maybe you'll get 5 times sometimes. I believe that's how it works. And so we pretty much only need 4 clippings at this point because there's a very high chance of them always working. And you'll also notice that we're getting less weeds as the strength stat continues to develop. So plant the double crop sticks. And these seeds should hopefully have a gain of 10, strength of 10, and growth of 10. And they do. We have our first 10, 10, 10 seed. And with it, we have a bunch of wheat, and I just broke some melons. But that's fine. In between episodes, I will probably get all of these other seeds up to 10 to 10. Just so we get a lot of food and crop. But for now, I will replace the wheat seeds with the 10, 10, 10 seeds, just because why not? And throw these extra vanilla wheat seeds into the lava. I mean, so theoretically, since we already have almost a stack of wheat and like so much pumpkin pie, we don't need crops, but like we've made it, so might as well use it, right? And you'll see that it's already at 14% growth just because it's at 10, 10, 10. It's like amazing. So there we go. That's a 1 full growth in like 10 seconds, which isn't bad. These weeds are sprouting, but it's fine. And since this has a strength of 10, all of the clippings we get from the seed are guaranteed to work. So we only need 8 clippings from this one seed because we only need to fill 8 more crop sticks. And I got 1 extra. Oops. My bad. Cue that one off. And so you'll see that, oh my god, these weeds are annoying. That all of the clippings have worked. Yay. And so that's our first 3x3 patch of wheat seeds, just in time for night. Completing the clippings unlocked the potato seeds, which we have already completed because we've had 1 potato seed in our inventory at the start of this pack. So I'm going to choose the reward bag. Get Agricraft potato seeds by putting 1 other kind of potato seeds, i.e. XNLO potato seeds, into a crafting slot. Quest complete. We get a legendary reward bag. This is our first legendary reward bag of the pack, which is very large. It's an exciting time. I don't actually remember. I've made reward bags, probably the reward of at least 1,000 quests or something. I can't remember what type of reward bag is for, like, I don't know, this quest. Well, that doesn't have it, but like, come on. I don't know what type of reward bag this is. I made this in like 2018. Who knows? So it's a surprise to me as well. Good, that's the reward though. Like, I don't even remember putting these rewards in. I barely remember making these quests. So it's a surprise to me as well. Like, I don't remember thinking, oh yes, I should put glowstone, emerald, vibrant, and pulsating iron as the reward for this quest. I can understand why, because that makes sense to me, and I can tell you why, because these are all items required for the advanced photovoltaic cell. But that's just because I know my own brain and I know how I make quests. But anyway, long story short, I wasn't expecting to get a legendary reward bag. But I'm not complaining. Let's open it up, and we get an augment trivection chamber. 0.16% chance to get this reward. Not too useful to us right now. This increases the food output. So it makes the redstone furnace only cook food and decrease the energy it uses, so might be useful eventually, maybe, probably not. Because I typically haven't used the redstone furnace for food. I've usually found my own other sources of food. I don't know. But I would like to go over one more aspect of quest boon. And so that's also a quest in farming with Agricraft. The next seed we have to create in farming with Agricraft is for carrots, which get Agricraft carrot seeds by putting a carrot of any other kind. I snail of carrot seeds into a crafting slot so we can just pop that, and I think we can just do that. Quest complete. Bad example. We have the melon seeds, vanilla melon seeds, but they must be placed on crop sticks to grow. Thanks. Pumpkin seeds, vanilla pumpkin seeds, but they must be placed on crop sticks to grow. And sugarcane seeds, get sugarcane seeds by crossbreeding wheat seeds and carrot seeds, or just complete the quest that has the reward for sugarcane seeds. Let's choose more sugarcane seeds because why not? So now we have an epic reward bag and a legendary reward bag, as well as 2 greater reward bags. Let's open the greater reward bags first. Minicio Essence, we get 1 of it. Wow. And another augment, this time of integrated servo mechanism augment, which is to say it allows for automatic transfer out of a device. So essentially like a hopper. Integrated into it. Let's open the epic reward bag next. We get a better bale. I will actually use this to say, because this is just, we'll get into this more in storage, but there's a lot of other types of blocks like this as well. But these bales just hold a lot of one type of any item, and they can be upgraded. But we have a lot of cobblestone here, and I would like to have some more storage in my chests. And so we can place it in there and just have some more storage, and not have to worry about that. We can place it in by right-clicking and take it out by left-clicking, or just one out by shift-left-clicking. Nice reward. And we can sort this. So much more room now. Yay. Okay. So the next we have a legendary reward bag to open. I almost forgot. I did add these meta reward bags in, these meta rewards in. So from the legendary reward bag, we get a good reward bag. Yay! I can't believe that happened on our second legendary reward bag. From the good reward. Okay. So we effectively got 32 long grass from a legendary reward bag. What are the chances? I mean, we can place this down, create some decorations, I suppose. We do need this for weeding modules if we want to get into if we want to essentially automate Agricraft, which I guess is useful at this point. We'll be doing that later on, though. We can make ground gardens, which, when broken, can obtain seeds. This will be a way of collecting seeds come a particular quest line I won't get into right now. I'm just gonna throw these in the lava. Have no real use for them right now. And we have like a bunch of mobile which we can get long grass through. So yeah. Okay. So the next seeds that we actually have to crossbreed to get would be the poppy seeds or dandelion seeds. Let's do the poppy seeds. Get poppy seeds by crossbreeding sugarcane and pumpkin seeds. Produces red dye. So this will be our automation of red dye, at least for the start. And so let's these are melon seeds, good. So it says to crossbreed sugarcane and pumpkin seeds. Well, let's get some of our sugarcane. Which is right here. Good. And we will place the sugarcane in a crop stick just like so. Except for the fact that it needs water right next to it, because it's sugarcane. Okay. First of all, we'll grab some water. I don't think it needs to be planted on sand, although that could be a possibility. You can plant crop sticks on sand, as we have done on the beach, I do believe. Yeah. So I guess you have to place it. First of all, let's identify these. Growth gain 1 strength or whatnot. I should also note that we have new pages in our journal, I do believe. Yeah. So we have the sugarcane seeds. Usually reeds only grow near water, but an agriculturalist should be able to mutate this plant into growing about everywhere. So we can see how much light it requires. We can see what it actually produces, and we can see like its growth stages. The same goes for the normal seeds, and that's it because those are the only seeds we've analyzed so far. So that's fine. So I guess this needs to be planted on sand, maybe, huh? Let's try that. Grab a piece of sand. I wouldn't think that would be the case, but I guess it is. Otherwise, I don't know why this wouldn't be working. Plant crop sticks down, plant sugar cane seeds down, no? Alright, there we go, I guess it was just lagging. Alright. And, we'll also need, as it says in the quest book, we will need pumpkin seeds, which we can get right here. Yay. Actually, let's grab some clippings and hopefully they work. There we go, pumpkin, melon, wait, no, shoot, I forgot again. Pumpkin seeds, shoot. Alright, throw these melon seeds off. We'll need them eventually again, but not right now. Ooh, that was very, very close. I was right-clicking the chance I caused a region. Oh, that would have been bad. Let me put these away. Okay. Moving on like that didn't happen. Okay. Pumpkin seeds, pumpkin clippings. We'll need a bit of it. Alright. And hopefully these will work. Yes, first try, of course. Alright, so now we have pumpkin seeds on the right and sugarcane seeds on the left. This closely resembles how we upgraded the wheat seeds. And let's just quickly grow these up real fast. Watering cans here. I believe these both will work with the watering can, although they won't grow as fast because, of course, they are just the default 1 seeds. So it may take a little bit more time than we're used to, considering we just got finished with the wheat seeds. But still, it's not that long. They're already all done. And we can put the crossbreeding sticks in between it. And there will be a chance for poppy seeds to develop. I believe there's a 50-50 chance for poppy seeds to mutate out of the crossbreeding of these two. They're essentially combining into one plant. So, essentially, Minecraft logic is sugarcane plus pumpkin equals poppy. Don't ask me why. But there's a 50-50 chance for poppy seeds to develop there, or for sugarcane to just move here, or pumpkin to move here. So, 50-50 chance. And we now have the poppy seed quest complete. And we get to choose between sugarcane seeds, poppy seeds, and pumpkin seeds. You can kind of... this is kind of doubles. This reward is intentional. It intentionally doubles as kind of a diagram to show you what you need to do in order to make the required seeds. So you can see that sugarcane seeds are on the left, pumpkin seeds are on the right, and poppy seeds are in the middle. So they combine to make poppy seeds. Just another way. I'm trying to make rewards useful in more ways than one. Be creative with them. I don't know. I'll claim the poppy seeds. And that quest did not unlock anything. Well, no, I take that back. It unlocked the cactus seeds and the red mushroom spores, which we will be getting into in a later episode. In between episodes, I will most likely crossbreed all of these crops that we already have, minus the wheat seeds because we already did that, into 10-10-10 seeds. I'll also do it with the sugarcane and poppy seeds as well, since we already made that. I will not crossbreed any seeds to get new seeds, as that will complete quests, and I don't want to complete any quests off camera. Thank you for watching this video.